to make me look better. I need to bring somebody that can say some worse shit, so that if somebody was the account, it wouldn't be me first. So
this is disrespectful. I know you're not talking about me. You're not talking about me.
I asked you. I was like, you asked me, you want to hop on the pod today? I was like, sure. What's the topic? You sent me a screenshot. He's like, I don't think I can do this solo. I might be too toxic. I go, what the fuck?
Even if some people's opinions in this room might be a little outdated, toxic masculinity, we got somebody from the new generation who can walk us back and maybe inform us if we tripping or not. So what we proceed to see is Nina Simone, is that her name? No, Zoe Spencer. Zoe Spencer go over Nina, and try to twerk on this young man. In the process of doing that, Nina Lin, another person, comes in and she tries to hold him down so that he could experience the twerk. He not laughing. I mean, he not really with it, but he is laughing a little bit. But maybe it's nervous laughter. That don't really matter. The point is, he's saying no. At some point, Zoe and Nina pick this boy up like a bag of groceries and carry him to the bedroom. Once in the bedroom, she's also trying to take his clothes off. Nina Simone, she done started playing with his purse or something. She done found something in the room. Nina Lin, thank you. I don't know these people. I'm not a streaming dude. Right. And now Twitch has responded to the backlash from the public community, who is saying that if this had roles been reversed and 2 men had done this to a young girl, y'all would have had him off the channel immediately. Y'all would have had all his ish shut down. There'd probably be investigation. So Twitch finally went ahead and banned both Nina and Zoe temporarily. So that is where we're at. And now this is why I brought my distinguished panel, my kings that I trust, to explain to me how they felt.
Well, I think I kind of just looked at it as, because of how they look in the picture. Let me just put it in here. I thought these were two prostitutes.
Holy shit!
I thought they were prostitutes, bro. Or like, sure.
Hey, let's be mature. Let's be mature, right? So they not prostitutes. So even when you thought they was prostitutes, though, no, the term is worker. What's the worker? It's pros. They're not pros, right?
Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. Okay,
what?
You called me. We're not being politically correct today. They're hoes. Okay, working. Okay,
but they not. They streamers, big dog. They stream. One of them was on that Drewski show. Y'all seen the?
I didn't know that. It does say female streamers though.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah. And then you see the dude with the 4 eyes, and I'm like, oh, clearly he's not experienced. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, they playing him, bro. They manipulated my boy.
So what did you think happened? So I'm curious, because you got a whole different story going on. So you thought two prostitutes had cornered a brother who had never been with no females before. What did you think went down?
I got triggered. Okay, well, we'll get to that later. So I thought basically that they were over here manipulating him, touching on him. I'm thinking that he about to get some punani, and then when they go, I'm sure he already paid, right? And then when it's time to put the hammer down, they like, oh yeah, nah, you can't have this. And then they say, yo, he's assaulting me, even though they came on to him. That's what I thought the gist of the story was.
You built a whole fantasy land, brother. You good? you good, man?
Like I said, showcase, title 9, because it's just like, that is, I get it, like they probably, under the influence, playing around too much. But it is one of those things that like we do have to keep aware of, like, hey, if it applies to you, it also applies to me. Of Nina, she was trying to apologize and stuff like that, because she was like, yo, I gotta admit to my apology. That's where I think it was like recently, that's why it kind of came out.
Yeah, I think after, because she just got banned now, and I think she just released an apology for it.
Right, or like they were talking about it on stream, like she was on another person's stream again and they were talking about it, which like, if you're willing to apologize, that's fine. Definitely talk with the victim of the case.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna ask you, D, before you say that. Okay, now again, switch the roles. It's two brothers dragged a girl. Now they come back and they say, oh, yo, my bad. I ain't know that she was taking it serious. I thought it was for play. Are you still got the same energy? Should they apologize?
Before I say this, it's a slippery slope to have that conversation, because I don't want this conversation to be a dog whistle for like widows to use as like, like just overall misogynist ass niggas that just be on the internet to use and take a snippet what we're saying and use it for all the wrong reasons. You know what 100%. I mean? That's not necessarily what I'm aiming for.
No, I hear that.
It is one of those double standards that we do see, which is very unfortunate.
No, you guys are question, my brother. I see the dancing. I said if it was two brothers that did the same thing and they apologized, would you have had the same take? Would you have walked it back and said, yo, they apologized, it's cool?
No, I think you should always apologize for shit like that. Tell them what you're doing.
Why you
like
being so political right now, man? Shit.
Bro, like it's very much like they don't want to hear it. You know, you gonna get hung like for hearing some shit like that. Like, and it's ridiculous, but it's just at the same time, like, yo, like.
Hey, can I say that? Look, she's a pretty girl. Like, at the end of the day, she's a pretty girl, right? She's a pretty girl. She's pretty and she's a girl. If she says she's sorry, we are much more likely to probably forgive her because she's pretty and a woman. And let's be real, most people are like, what happened? We not really tripping over. So now you know what the clip is actually about. You've heard the story in the breakdown. How do you feel, my brother? Let me put it like this. Had you been similar age and your homeboy went through a similar thing and then you found him in the back room crying, how would New J have consoled this young brother?
Hey, man, you don't get your bitch ass up and wipe your tears, nigga. I mean, would you? Hey, man, look, there's more fishes in the sea. You know what I'm saying?
He don't want no fish. That's the problem. You talking about more fish? He didn't want the fish. He want nothing to do with no fish.
So what do you want?
He wasn't even fishing. He got shark attack.
Yeah, bro. He got jumped. He got jumped by beautiful women, dog.
Hey, stop letting these. Oh, I almost said some shit, man. Stop letting these girls play with you, man. Look, I just feel like, bro, look, okay, no means no. But it's fucked up because if a man says no, it's not looked at or felt the same as if a woman says no.
100%.
You know what I mean? Hey, get your bitch ass up, man.
Hey, can I be real with you for a second, New? Because we grew up around the same time, my brother. You know what I'm saying? In an era before there was really social media like it is, before people was really sharing their feelings too heavily. And I want to be real with you both, man. I first seen this and I went, the fuck is you crying about? My first reaction, it was like, I seen the clip. And to me, it was a joke. Like it was two beautiful women having a good time at a party, and they can tell that you're a little uncomfortable with females, or maybe you're a little shy. And like I come from a time where if women see a boy who don't really know how to operate around women, they're gonna try and get you up out your shell. So they're gonna do things like yo, let's dance up on him, man. But you not getting the punani. That's the thing. It's never gonna be at a point where you actually about to hit this. This is solely for pure entertainment. And because I felt that way, I went, the tears is a bit much for me, dog. And I think this is damn, this is where the toxic come out. A little bit of me goes, I get that we want to be like men should have feelings and express those feelings, but I also feel like, men, we got to be careful in that we are still remaining men. Man, brother, like, at some point this is when brothers come around you and be like, yo, my boy, like you said, yo, and then we talking about for that age. Obviously now we are adults and we get it and we go in there with the warm. I'm like, yo, you good?
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Hey,
I don't.
Diogo, save us a little bit, my brother. Save us a little bit. What do you think about what I just said right there? Save us, dog. You still young and
because you said this is your initial reaction, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
that was my initial reaction.
Right, so I can't, your judgment is a little bit skewed because of the lack of information that was there.
Who is this nigga? Oh my gosh, he's using big words and shit.
He got a campaign coming.
Nah, nigga, I'm acting like Mark Lamont Hill, and I got fucking Aisha and Ish over here.
Yo.
So like these things should be. I think it's under investigation, right? That's what I'm gonna get at.
What's on? We see the clip. They ain't nothing to investigate. We seen what happened.
Right. And I think it is one of those things to have like a back office like conversation, like, oh, what's good between the three of y'all, right? Going back to what you was going for with the whole initial reaction. Your initial reaction isn't like ridiculous, where it's like, oh, it's just like girls, playing up on you. Why are you moving like that? X, Y, and Z, right? But at the same time, it's just like, damn, I really don't know nothing else that's going on with bro. Nothing else that he could be going through, because like that clip comes out right. We got like digital footprints. They probably saying whatever the fuck about him in chat or whatever the fuck about him or whatever happened afterwards or who he is. Like I've been in a situation like that where like I'm hanging out with my lady friends and they got their friends, right? I'm in a relationship. I'm in a long committed relationship, and then these girls don't know that.
Because when I seen you at that one spot, you was not in a long committed. Look at dude.
Yo, are they really doing this? Like, yo, hey, Diogo, he ain't your boy, my nigga. Your mans wouldn't do that.
Yo, it really be your own guy.
Boy, his eyes went up so damn high. I didn't know your eyes could get that big, new.
Yo. But yeah, it is one of those things, like, you don't understand how they shit take it and shit like that. And I had, like, you know, lady friends, like, come up to me and, you know, rah. And I gotta formally tell them, no, like, you gotta step it down.
Right.
And then, like, you got those women that, like, are just very much conniving. They don't give a fuck. They go for what they want. It don't matter who.
Yo, but wait. I like the word you just used, conniving, right? Because that, to me, it implies deceit. It implies bad intentions. What I'm talking about is a group of young folks. I don't know all these individuals' ages, but when you at a event, a gathering, having a good time, bro, how are you supposed to know what's for play and what's for not? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, this is
in
like
this day and age, yeah.
This is what they teach us in Sharp, like, you know, like, just ask questions, like, you know,
you're talking
just
about
say,
military
hey.
shit, though. I'm talking about real life, homie. I'm talking about being outside.
Ask questions.
He's
and
already
shit,
institutionalized, Jay.
I'm seeing this. You talking about some short. You talking about some trainings. I'm talking about you just got out of 6th period, bro, and you're like, yo, we got a group of people. We about to go hang out, and you telling me now the girls got to sit back and think, like, damn, he might fuck around and kill himself if we dance on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do we go, like, yo?
Just ask questions, bro. Just ask questions, bro. That's all. He's like, yo, like,
that's the whole point. You shouldn't, like, nigga. You shouldn't have, like. It's so weird that if you gotta be like, hey, baby, can I dance with you? Yeah, sure.
That's not a thing. Y'all not play it like that. Y'all not play it like that. Well,
not from our generation. You just dance,
bro. You gonna get a look.
Yo, can I talk to you for a second? Just talk to the bitch.
Maybe don't call her a bitch because she probably not gonna respond to that. But the first part I agree with. Yeah, yo, we've gotten so we want to analyze everything and then be like, that's where you went wrong. That's what you made. Yo, life is not for you to feel comfortable in all aspects, bro. This is why individuals, I think, right? We talking about the loneliness epidemic right now. Motherfuckers not going outside and talking to people. We got individuals who are excited about having an AI chatbot as they sexual partner. Why? Because we done created a bunch of incels. We done made men afraid to talk to women, and now you telling me on the reverse side, women gotta be afraid to talk to a damn man because they might get threatened with assault?
It's not that. Like I said, like, you shouldn't be. What I'm saying.
Well, what the hell is it?
What I'm saying is just like, bro, like, just keep it P on some shit. Like,
what? No, because what does keep it P mean nowadays? Because when you say keep it P,
yo, like, if you not
keep it pussy,
keep it pussy. I had read it's like a sociology page, sociology page where a lot of black men don't even know that they've been molested as children.
Yeah, like, we talked about it. I've been touched, been touched.
It's such a crazy study where it's like
I'll put all this shit out there, y'all.
Yo.
By women, let me clear it up. Both of us, by women, young. Black men are sexualized early in our lives, 100%.
Yeah, and it's so ridiculous that, like, the study is so hard to conduct because they don't know, like,
oh shit.
Me and you can have a term of what molestation looks like.
You're not gonna do nothing. You good, right? You good with you being touched when you was young, right? You good, new?
Oh, I'm fucking.
Okay, just want to make sure. Gotta check in.
Come on, nigga.
Sure people is good. All right.
Been fucking ever since.
But what's it called? It's hard because, you know, a white guy's definition of what being touched look like and what a black guy's definition of what being touched look like are different.
It is?
For some reason. Apparently, yeah.
How they getting touched?
That's why. I think they get touched too, bro.
Yo, but how they getting touched? I want to know why it's different. I got the same body parts they got. How they getting touched?
It's different because of cultural.
I knew where you
that nigga said, oh, my bad, yo. Nigga was like, hold on, how they getting touched? I want to see what you're fucking ask. Good point.
Yo, I can't be serious with these niggas, yo.
Very good question. I'm curious too. How are they getting touched? What's the difference?
It's cultural aspects, you know? It's not the fact that they not getting touched, it's how we go about it, you know what I mean?
Oh, the response to getting touched.
Right. Like, we all heard the stories when Lil Wayne was with Birdman early on. That nigga was 15 and we was all kinds of wicked shit was going on around him.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Same thing we heard the story with Boosie and how he treats his son. He had strippers around his son early on because he wanted to make sure that his son didn't turn out a certain way that he doesn't approve of.
Getting his son's big stuff and all type of shit.
I was trying not to say ridiculous. It, but yeah, all that. Boosie made it very clear early on that he wanted to stay son. But what you saying, D, is that the way that the white people are handling it is better than the way that black people have handled it? Because I want to say to that
is true.
We got two different lives. What they gonna experience is gonna be a lot, and this is why I go back to, hey, look, I want to create a safe space for this man, safe space for everybody, but I also want him to recognize that you are a black man in America, bro. Life is gonna be tough. I promise you, the easiest thing that you can encounter right now is two women play humping you. I promise you,
100%.
Life's gonna be tougher than that. So to hear that this young man is crying over this, that's worrisome to me, and that you ain't got no good men around you to pull you to the side and be like, my boy, you have to eat this one. You have to eat this one on the chin, bro. We're not saying that if you're not into something, you shouldn't have the right to tell that person no. I'm saying that the aftermath of now we collectively have to condemn the action and be like, oh my God, it's the worst thing. What are y'all doing? Y'all should be locked up in it. This is why we in the situation we in, bro. We got a little too soft as a country. We're trying too hard to be PC about everything. Some things we gotta relax
because
on.
Everybody wants to fucking talk. I think you said this shit earlier. Everyone wants to fucking talk. Sit down. There's no action behind shit. That's what irritates me.
And let's be clear, if he is gay, then I mean this takes on a whole different, like, maybe he ain't got some. I don't want to put that on that man's jacket. He to me looked like he was awkward. He just looked like he was awkward, bro. We've had awkward people. We've hung around awkward people at a party, bro. You got to bring them out their shell sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then you brought up a point that he has. We don't know who his boys are. Now, D, are you familiar with Faze Clan? I know it's like what the hell is Faze Clan?
So they're a group chat that went like super big. They're basically like a pseudo company, media group kind of thing.
Right.
It's weird.
Well, I'm gonna say this: some of the brothers in there look like they was one trying to intervene. They knew their homie was uncomfortable and they was trying to do something about it. And then two, I will say that it seemed like there was some solid dudes in there, and not only trying to protect him, but checking in on him and just knowing how to operate in the scenario. But even in the way that they handled it, to me, was the way to do it. Right? Like, I'm gonna speak to you afterwards, bro. This is not for the internet. And we gonna make sure you good. We gonna make sure you right. But like, know that this is a game, bro. This is fun. It's okay to loosen up a little bit. And that's what I want to see more of, instead of like, let's get on the internet and figure out, you know what I'm saying, how we can end these girls' career, end these lives over some play.
Right.
Also, why are we always recording everything, bro?
That's the bigger point. Stop recording every damn thing.
Yeah, bro. You will never see videos of me when I was younger in the club enjoying myself. But today you can, bro. As soon as somebody starts twerking, oh shit.
And we want to end with this. D is right. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, because it's 2025 and you're going to get caught. Or turn them up and cameras off and have a good time. That's what I would recommend personally. And if you're a young man and you find yourself in a space where you are uncomfortable, you should feel safe to express that. But also recognize this. There are people who got your best interest at heart, especially if you're a young minority, who going to take you to the side and make sure that you're a little bit toughened up, that you prepare for this world, because life gets hard, my brother, and we here for you, and that's our job, is to make sure that you good. So that's all. We'll holler at you all later.